Practicing our listening
We're practicing
skills.
our listening skills. Nothing gets you in a better mood like music can, especially when you're stuck inside the house more than we'd like to be.
And it helps you with your listening skills.
Absolutely, it does.
Joining us now with the latest news from the music world is our friend Jim Bozzi, who we love to listen to. Hi, Jim.
Hey, how are you doing, guys?
All right, so out of the performances yesterday, who was your favorite and why?
You know what? I mean, the special at the end of the night, I thought John Legend was just amazing in the Lincoln Memorial. And of course, Katy Perry ending that show with a firework display like never seen before. But then, I mean, Lady Gaga, I mean, you just can't get around how special. I mean, she's such an amazing performer. We all know that. Yep. But to do it with a gold microphone and a gold cord. I said on Facebook, I haven't seen a cord in a microphone in so long, right? Like there was a time that the cord was part of the act, the way you kind of used it, you know, back in the day, like Robert Plant and that sort of thing. But no, it was an amazing day overall, and the performances were outstanding. They really were.
All right, Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license. Tell us about that.
You know what? I think the next inauguration, you're going to see Olivia Rodrigo on the steps of the Capitol. We are living in her world right now. She's 17 years old. She was in the Disney Channel's High School Musical, the series. So she's a graduate just like Britney was, Miley, and Selena Gomez. She comes from that school of thought. But she's a 17-year-old girl who now has the #1 song in the world, not just here in America. I mean, the world. This is a global phenomenon called driver's license. And it's kind of a moody song along the way like Taylor Swift used to write, or Lorde, that sort of style. And it's about breaking up with your boyfriend and you're driving around and, hey, I got my driver's license and we were supposed to be driving around together right now. And oh my God, she kind of like about 6 months ago, she went on TikTok and was fooling around with a few piano chords. And people, her fans which are a lot, they're like, oh, we like that. And she made a song out of it, went in the studio, cut it, came in, debuted at #1.
Unbelievable.
And yeah, there are very few new artists. I mean, yes, Drake does it. Yes, Morgan Wallen has done some other, big superstars. But, for a kid, 17-year-old kid to debut at #1 with their first single is pretty remarkable.
I should have written a song about breaking up with my boyfriend. I would have been a millionaire.
You could have, but 76 million downstreams right now, just on January 11th alone. I mean, the song is on fire. TikTok is now the new, Scott, you might remember Record World. I mean, everyone goes to TikTok now to discover new music, TikTok, Spotify, that sort of thing. So it's really exciting for her. I think this song is going to be #1 for 10, 15 weeks. It's that kind of song.
Wow. I'm hearing about it from my kids. Also, Blake Shelton has a new hit called Minimum Wage, and that's sparking some controversy.
Well, yeah, Kara. I mean, it's like, listen, country songs are about what? About loving and losing and driving your truck and, drinking a beer and that sort of thing. So he's defending his song. I mean, it's kind of like, how loving you can make me feel rich, even on minimum wage. But he got some flack from his fans about it, or from the social media, just saying like, well, you don't know what it's like to make minimum wage. But you know what the guy did when he first came to Nashville? He was like working on roofs back in 1998, that sort of thing. So he defends his song, which I think is a great song. I love the whole concept. Reminds him of when he was struggling back in Nashville in the day. So yeah, there's a bit of a controversy at minimum wage.
I made $3.55 at Pathmark, my first job. It was like ridiculous. I made minimum wage.
That was minimum wage?
$3.55 was minimum wage.
I don't remember. I feel like minimum wage for me when I started was
like $19.
No, $4 something. $4 something, I feel like. I was always a waitress where you get $2 anyway, and then it's all tips.
Right, and then you get the tips.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Blake is worth about $1 million now, so it's been a long time since he made minimum wage.
All right, we got a minute left. What else you got for us?
Well, Drake is now the first artist to pass the 50 billion with a B mark on Spotify. 50 billion streams on Spotify. Now is the guy is the Toronto-based singer that has been around now for close to 15 years. He's releasing a new album at the end of this month called Certified Lover Boy. His first album is in 2018's Scorpion. And he's up there with, as far as who is the most streamed artist, you got Ed Sheeran, Post Malone, Ariana Grande, Eminem. He's up there with those guys, but he is now the most streamed artist in history. Drake.
That is remarkable.
Incredible.
Where's Mabel?
Mabel is on the couch, Scott.
Okay,
She's
he's got
curled up. You know, this is the kind of day that
it's cold and it's winter and it's good day. Mabel's a Cocker Spaniel. She's a beauty. Well, Jim, thank you so much for your plethora of information. We always find it fascinating.
Go listen to Driver's License, Scott. You're going to love it. Kara, you've already heard it. But I mean, it's really, it grows on you. It's that kind of song.
Well, I didn't really know it was a real thing till you told me. My daughter was saying, Mom, how could you not have heard of this? It's like the most popular song. And I was kind of like, oh, whatever, maybe in your world. But no, you're right. Thanks.
Thanks, Jim.
Well, that's when they'll move on.
Okay, exactly.